published author and owner of Inspired Business Group, along with his co-host and director of operations, Amy Maley. Let's have a listen and see what our team is up to today on another episode of Title Talk. Good morning, everybody.
Afternoon, almost.
Afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Title Talk 2.0 for Wacky Wednesday.
We missed hanging out with you guys yesterday, so we decided to pop in today on a Wednesday. You guys probably haven't seen that Wednesday welcome video in a while, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you are joining in now, make sure you go back and rewatch it. It's all the dumb things that we have done in the past.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're your Inspired Title team. My name is Drew.
My name is Amy.
We thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of our Title Talk series. We were off yesterday. Not off. We were not around here. We were outside taking a play day, enjoying
Playing a little bit of hooky.
The weather, and obviously, having the opportunity to take advantage of a 70-degree day and
in November.
In November, get out and pound the ball around to take off some stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety. Interesting, right? So, it's a good idea to take off some stress and anxiety and share some time with, some team building and if we said we didn't do a lot of conversating about work, that would be a lie. There was a lot of conversation.
Yeah, and it was followed up by a really craptastical shot after.
there was a handful of craptastical shots, I would say I might have led those craptastical
You had
shots.
pine needles in your hair? What did you have, pricklies in your hair that you were?
I had a thorn in my head. I pulled a thorn out of the side of my head because retrieving some golf balls.
People think golf is therapeutic and fun, but actually the fun part of golf is golf ball hunting.
Yes, whether it be in the water or through the forest. I have since lost my water ball retriever. And it's, and then Amy...
They don't make them like they used to, though.
No, but Amy's got this, 300-footer.
This thing is like...
And it just... there's no steady to it. It's got this tremendous wobble. But she can, retrieve things out in the middle of the pond. It's pretty crazy. Not that we've ever, played in the water or anything. But, if we were to have a ball in the water, but I just go in, both feet. Just...
Both beaks.
Both beaks. Both beaks all in.
And the deer.
There was some deer. Yes, that was pretty interesting too.
I want to go to George Dunn just to be one of the deers.
Yeah, it was a really nice day. Really good to just kind of get out and
at the end, but it was great.
Get out and relax. So, what's today?
Today's Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, well, it is.
But I know you guys really, really want to hear about all the fun days that it is today, so I'm not going to leave you hanging on those. It's National Ohio Day.
Ohio got its own day?
Marked on November 2nd every year to celebrate the anniversary of Ohio joining the United States Union.
Interesting. Okay.
It was on this day in 1803 that President Thomas Jefferson signed a decree approving the boundaries and Constitution of Ohio. Although it wasn't until 1953 that the official admission was administered, when the Buckeye State was adopted retroactively.
Wow. That is probably more Ohio knowledge than anybody ever needed, right?
I mean, we have an Ohio State fan here, so I had to give him a little prop and give him a little Ohio knowledge.
I didn't know that states would get their own day.
A lot of them do, but I don't talk about them all the time. But
Does Illinois have its own day?
Yeah. Don't ask me what it is.
No, I'm not going to, because that would be a question that you would ask me.
It would.
If we were doing this.
But I ask you those just because I'm interested, not because I'm trying to put you on the spot.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot either. I would ask you if you knew of any other states' days.
I usually try to mention them when I know people around me are interested in certain states.
Good sense. I'm a fan of,
useless knowledge.
No, I don't think I'll walk around sharing that today's National Ohio Day, but I learned something about it today.
Maybe Chris will.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So there you go, Chris. Just for you.
There you go.
It's National Deviled Egg Day.
Not a fan. Not a fan. Love eggs. Love eggs. Don't devil them.
I love eggs.
They weren't meant to be deviled.
Yeah, no. National Broadcast Traffic Professionals Day. Honors those in radio and television traffic departments.
Those are necessary.
Yeah. Thank you for...
Yeah, keeping us safe.
You are much more into than weathermen usually. So
Yeah.
thank you for
Well,
thank you for
The accident is really happening. They're not predicting an accident on the
That's
road.
what I mean.
That accident actually did happen on that street. Okay,
That's
Captain
funny.
Obvious. That one is real. So, I mean, that's coming from somebody who takes side roads and really traffic doesn't matter to you because 45 minutes to get somewhere.
I drove on 80 on Saturday.
Did you drive though, or
Yeah.
your car was driving?
No, I drove it.
Really?
Yeah,
Joe
white
was a
knuckles and
passenger.
all. Legitimately got home and I was like,
Joe let you drive on the expressway.
no, I told Joe I was going to drive on the expressway.
Oh.
Actually, I told Joe I was driving home, and he's like, "You're not taking side streets." And he's like, "There's 7 cars out right now."
I just knew that story was a lot different than what it
yeah,
started to be.
I
Okay.
did not offer to drive on 80 home from Manuka,
Okay.
but I did.
Okay.
And like
You
I said,
did.
you had to peel my dead fingers off the steering wheel because it was, and I was sitting up like this. He told me I looked like a 90-year-old grandma driving, but we're in one piece.
What other day is it today?
National Stress Awareness Day.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that in my positive vibes.
Ooh. Stress awareness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can relate. Totally can relate to that. That's kind of
Thank
frightening.
you, 2022.
Yeah, no doubt. So hey, you want to know what else happened today in history
I
on
don't
this
know.
day?
Addie talked about it, and I was going, and she was saying
No,
it.
not bringing that one up.
Good.
So today is the 306th day of 2022.
Oh.
There are 59 days left. Okay? So in 1983, Martin Luther King federal holiday was declared by Ronald Reagan. It's the third Monday in January. 1983, on this day, President Ronald Reagan,
Thank you for
declared
clarifying.
that the federal holiday will be called Martin Luther King Day, recognized on the third Monday. Kind of interesting there. How about 1996? His Airness makes the cover of TV Guide. Michael Jordan, back when they had TV guides. Like that's like being on a Wheaties box. to say
Airness.
His Airness. A-I-R.
H-E.
A-
No, airness?
A-I-R would be Michael Jordan. That's his Airness. Yes. That's how he's always referred to.
Man, I never knew that.
Really?
I really did not.
No, it's
that
not.
wasn't no, I really,
Okay. Yeah, so
I know he's number 23 or 45, but
getting the excitement of being on like a Wheaties box. Now you got the excitement of being on the cover of the TV Guide for those folks that used to go, "What's on tonight, Marge?"
oh my god, I remember I remember those things.
Right? You looked at
And my
time,
dad doing like
Yep.
this to read them because the
Yep.
font was so small.
right next to the National Geographic. Grandma and Grandpa had those around too. It's like, geez, lots of publications that are real
Yeah.
obsolete.
Yeah.
So, are you a fan of Famous Amos?
The cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously, that's what he's pretty well known for. However, did you know
No.
that before that wasn't really his claim to fame? He had actually he was a talent rep for
Okay.
Diana Ross. He was a talent rep for Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye. He founded.
Wow.
He was very involved in the signing and promoting of Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh,
yeah.
he was a music man.
So Famous Amos is not only known for his
Sorry, my ear is falling off.
wonderful cookies, he's also equally known for his skill and talent in finding talent.
That's really, sorry, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so
I did not know that.
There
I
you
knew
go.
we should perform, but I knew that.
there you go.
Thank
Those
you.
are some fun facts on this day
Cool.
in history. I want to hear about National Stress Day.
Oh, no, it's actual stress awareness
Awareness.
day. Yes. So yeah, stress is a thing in everyday life.
Oof,
I
tell me.
think that we all
Yep.
face it in some facet, whether it be, if you're a student going to school worrying about tests, whether you're away at college for your first time trying to learn to live on your own while still going to school, whether it's, the everyday work stress,
Right,
or whether it's just, maybe stuff not going the way you hoped it would go.
right on.
So I'm going to talk about laughter specifically, how
Perfect.
you can use laughter to combat stress.
We were just talking about that earlier.
It's,
It's nice.
So when it comes to relieving stress, more giggles and guffaws are just what the doctor ordered. Here's why. Did I say the word guffawing yesterday and you were asking what that was?
You did. You said good fall.
It's-
Mm-hmm. Good fall.
Ryan's smirking behind the computer screen. Whether you're guffawing at a sitcom on TV or quietly giggling at a newspaper cartoon, laughing does you good. Laughter is a form of stress relief, and that's no joke. Stress relief from laughter. A good sense of humor can't cure all ailments, but data is mounting about the positive things laughter can do. Some of the short-term benefits of laughter, when you start, it doesn't just lighten your load mentally, it actually induces physical changes in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Laughter can stimulate many organs. Laughter enhances your intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulates your heart, lungs, and muscles, and increases the endorphins that are released by your brain. It can also activate and relieve your stress response. A giant laugh fires up and then cools down your stress response, and it can increase and then decrease your heart rate and blood pressure. The result is a good, relaxing feeling. It can also soothe tension. Laughter can also stimulate circulation and aid muscle relaxation, both of which can help reduce some of the physical symptoms of stress. Are you physically impacted by stress?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you feel it different parts, like your back and your
So
like you have the
tension, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You kind of do that tensing up around the middle
Even
of the
I was showing him TheraBand exercises yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was like this, and I was like, "Put your shoulders down." He's like this. I'm like, "No, like remove."
Yeah, like try to relax it.
Yeah,
it's
relax.
so hard to do.
It is.
No doubt.
How about any of the long-term effects? It isn't just a quick pick-me-up. It's also good for you over the long term. Laughter may improve your immune system. Negative thoughts manifest into chemical reactions that can affect your body by bringing more stress into your system and decreasing your immunity.
Yeah, right?
And I'm not trying, like...
No, seriously.
You had this cough for the last, 6 months. By contrast, positive thoughts can actually release neuropeptides that help fight stress and potentially more serious illnesses. Laughter can also relieve pain. Laughter may ease pain by causing the body to produce its own natural painkillers.
Yeah.
It can increase personal satisfaction. Laughter can also make it easier to cope with difficult situations. It also helps you connect with other people. It can also improve your mood. Many people experience depression, sometimes due to chronic illness. Laughter can help lessen your stress, depression, and anxiety and make you feel happier. It can also improve your self-esteem. All right. Can you improve your sense of humor, though? Like, I feel like some people
that makes me laugh.
It's like some people, like, God love my mom. I love my mom so very much. But, like, you try to tell her a joke, and she's like, I don't get it.
Right.
Like, or the stuff that she finds funny, everyone else is like...
They're staring.
What?
Right. But then you've got the other side of that, the people who try hard to be funny.
Like, overly funny, yeah.
The delivery is awful, and people are almost offended. So you're kind of like, you've kind of upset me now, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Or I was looking at, these funny pictures today, and there was, like, this picture of this very, very, nerdy-looking kid, made to look nerdy on purposely, and he's like, when you crack a joke at your graduation, ceremony, and nobody, like, you hear crickets.
Right,
It's like,
right.
some people
Yeah.
just... All right, are you afraid that you have an underdeveloped or non-existent sense of humor? No problem. Humor can be learned. In fact, developing or refining your sense of humor may be easier than you think. First thing is, put humor on your horizon. Find a few simple items, such as photos, greeting cards, or comic strips that make you chuckle. Then hang them up at your home or in your office, or collect them in a file or notebook. Keep funny movies, TV shows, books, magazines, or comedy videos on hand for when you need an added humor boost. Look online at joke websites or silly videos. Listen to humorous podcasts or go to a comedy club. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Find a way to laugh about your own situations and watch your stress begin to fade away. Even if it feels forced at first, practice laughing. It does your body good. Share a laugh. Make it a habit to spend time with your friends who make you laugh. And then return the favor by sharing funny stories or jokes with those around you. Knock knock. Browse through your local bookstore or library's selection of joke books and add a few jokes to your list that you can share with friends. Know what isn't funny. Don't laugh at the expense of others. Some forms of humor aren't appropriate. Use your best judgment to discern a good joke from a bad or hurtful one. And just remember, laughter is the best medicine.
Very good, very nice. And I mean, it's crazy because we talked about that. We even talked about that on the golf course yesterday. Like the ability to identify when we each had a moment when we talked about a certain subject matter that raised some level of stress in us, that our performance was impacted negatively.
That was my only 8 yesterday.
Mhm.
When we were talking about
Yeah.
what was happening at the office.
Exactly. And it was just, you were frustrated, you were down, you were like consumed by it.
Yes.
To the point where you couldn't do what you repetitively have done
Up
to this
until that point. Isn't that insane to think about?
It's
like how much
amazing
it can
how
affect
paralyzing
you?
it is.
It is.
And people say, well, oh, it's just stress. Like, yeah, yes, unfortunately, it probably has become something that is overutilized
Right.
in the diagnoses of, ailments and things.
For sure.
But it is a real thing. And we've had several of the medical folks in here, therapists and such, that have kind of qualified and quantified the levels and what that means to what mental health and mental awareness is.
It is crazy what stress can do to your body. Like it is mind-boggling. So like stress is something that you need to be aware of. That just it's
Sure.
not just something that's going to trickle away from you
Right.
but like you also have to know what are the ways that you can handle stress. I was just telling Drew that like if I'm having a cruddy day,
Yeah.
I'll just pull up dumb videos on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
because like laughing makes
To
me
heal.
It
Yeah.
is. Or just I always go to make sure I talk to the meat guy at my deli counter on Sundays because he always has a joke to tell me. It's just knowing. I hate grocery shopping. I hate spending money, but then I get to go talk.
Guy.
I do. I get to go to my deli man, and he tells me a joke, and it's just the stress of shopping.
Hey.
It outweighs it by my
But you know
meat
what?
man.
You're talking to a person who is struggling to find the outlet for that.
Mhm.
Like thinking that golf would have been that. No, laughter. That's a good point that you bring up because it is something that
Your brain just goes empty. Like when you laugh, you're not thinking about anything
I mean,
else.
Carol and I, we were pretty active going to Second City and
Yeah.
comedy clubs
Yes.
and being around friends that you would, like you said, you would just sit there and you'd have the stomach laughter.
Yes.
Where you would just
Yes,
and it's
yeah.
just not the same.
It's not. And like I was telling Drew he should try yoga because
That's laughter.
but you trying yoga is laughter.
Yes, that's
But-
it's so hard to shut your mind out.
And that's what so maybe yoga is not your jam. Maybe
Right. Laughter.
maybe dumb like I said. Okay, so Ryan, go ahead, flip that next slide.
Yep.
So what I did is I compiled a couple slides of funny things that when I was scrolling through these memes and these pictures on Google and the ones that actually made me laugh,
Right,
I
right.
popped up here.
Right.
So my friend at McDonald's, can you read that
Yeah,
one?
my friend told me the lady at McDonald's. I'm sorry, my friend told the lady at McDonald's it's Steven with a PH. So she's got her number is 216, but it's got
Steven.
Feeden. Yeah, no S in there.
Steven.
And the dog's like,
cute.
"Arr?"
Yes.
Feeden?
Yeah,
And then what's the other poor little girl got going on over there?
When you wake up from a nap and don't know what planet you're on.
You have those naps where you feel like you're sleeping for 9.5 hours and you wake up and you're like,
What time
and
is
you're
it?
like,
Where-
oh, it's been
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Right.
Okay,
Where'd
good.
you go? What happened? Uh-huh.
All right, what else we got? A dog getting hit in the face with a frisbee.
We just-
It's not funny, but the
It
slow
is.
motion video capture is fantastic.
It is.
Mhm.
It is.
The middle says one says, yeah, I'm into fitness. Fitness, hold pizza in my mouth. I mean,
Shocking that it's related around dogs.
but it's pizza.
Uh-huh.
And next, over here, you have a cat with a googly eye.
Yep. Yes, that's kind of a creepy eye right there. Yeah, that is creepy. Okay.
These are the things that just made me chuckle.
Yeah. So you're doing it right now.
Right, Brian, you're gonna have to read this one.
So yeah, so that second middle one there, the guy running through looks like
Yep.
maybe a Blockbuster or a Staples. He's like, when the shower is too hot and the water hits your back.
We have all done that at some
Yeah.
point.
And we've all looked exactly like that guy.
It's like your back is trying to catch the
Yes,
water, like ah.
And if I just bend it enough, then it won't touch me.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then the other one says, "This is how little kids cough."
Oh, nice. Very
Whenever
nice.
you see a kid coughing, it's not like a cough or a cough. It's like,
Oh yeah, they let it rip. Oh yeah. it's just
Exaggerated.
yes.
Right,
And the
right,
other
right.
ones are just, wait, go
Oops,
back. Did
I'm
you see
sorry.
the cat with the hands? Did you even notice?
good. Ah. Okay.
Hmm.
Why? Yes. Why? Very nice.
Like, what are you thinking today?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All
Do I
right.
do one more?
Mhm.
Okay, can you read the first one?
My daughter fixed her cousin's Barbie after the head popped off and would not reattach. So she, yeah.
So she fixed it for her.
She did. Yep, she certainly did.
The middle one says Blink-182 announces their reunion tour, and then it's 37-year-olds. And I was, I'm 34, but I was in that realm of like, oh my God, Blake's coming.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
And then the last one says, I love this post, and it's a horse lane. Like I said, it's something so simple that, just take a couple minutes. You can't take everything so seriously. You need to find ways to not laugh at yourself, but laugh at the people you love, and the people you love have to respect that. And
totally.
Take a minute, pull up a YouTube. I told Drew Segway fails are one of my go-tos when I really need to chuckle, so I make sure, I look up Google people that don't actually get hurt on Segways, but like, I don't know why that became my dad is a very serious person.
Yes.
Doesn't laugh very much. What he loves finding are cruise ships or people who miss their cruise ships when they're trying to run onto the dock to catch their cruise ship that has already left. So the people like running down the dock, like that is.
He's watched way too much Love Boat.
Dude, I don't know why that is what gets my dad.
Really? There's actually one out there where like the ship actually like they check the mail, so they have one like a certain amount of people dedicated to running. They go by the dock.
Yeah.
They run, open the mail slot if they have mail or not. Check it. They have to get back on. If they miss it, you're.
They do that in Lake Geneva.
And maybe that could be it. I don't know exactly.
There was a person who was talking about how that was her, like job, the mail jumper.
Yeah, and if you miss the boat, well, I don't know if you got to swim back or what.
A unitube.
A unitube.
An inner tube. So yes, find what makes you chuckle. Not everyone's gonna laugh at the same stuff, but it will help you.
But that's good, and hopefully this brought a little bit of a chuckle to your day. Hopefully there was some smiles and some laughter for you guys today on your lunch break.
And there are that lady that came.
Oh my gosh! Yes. What was she? Yeah. What was she called though?
She was like a laughter guru.
Yeah.
Or something.
And she was the most bizarre, extraordinary person.
It was the greatest 25 minutes of my life.
I mean.
Yeah,
Amy laughed to a point where like she had to leave the room.
Like I was about to put on my pantalones and cry at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
So whatever does it for you. There's no judgment. Find it and do it. And do it again and again and again.
Add some laughter to your life. Make it a point to take things a little less seriously. Life is short. We all know it. We all preach it, but we need to really practice it too. Yeah. And self-care is important, and self-care is necessary to succeed in this place that we call the world and life. So tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. Tomorrow we have a great show for you tomorrow. We'll be coming to you live at our normal time of 10 a.m. We are hoping to have our guest to talk about our partnership for our December 10th outing. And that December 10th outing is a night of bowling and sponsoring Almost Home, or where all the proceeds are going to be going to the Almost Home organization. Guys, if you don't know anything about it, you want to tune in tomorrow and hear Mel talk. They're a great organization. They got a lot of great things to talk about and share. So definitely find out some more about what they do and who they support. I think it'll be very, very informative. And if you're on the fence whether or not you can go, this may help you make that decision. We'd love to see you there. We are open for business, right?
We are taking reservations. If you have any questions, Chris, I'm sure, would be more than happy to answer them.
Yep.
So you can either email him at chris@inspired-title.com or give us a call and we'll lead you the right direction.
We'll get you the direction, and but it's open to kids too. So if you don't have a babysitter for that night, don't worry about it. Bring the kids along. We'd love to have you there, and love to celebrate and share some time around the holiday season, as well as having those proceeds go toward a great cause. So tomorrow we will have our guest on, and I'm sure we'll have some other wonderful conversation and things to share with you. But do us a favor and take this day and give yourself some laughter. Do something for you today, and
had some fun in life.
Absolutely, good job on that. Positive vibes, and thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of our Title Talk 2.0. My name is Drew.
My name is Amy.
We are your Inspired Business team. We thank you guys for tuning in. We thank you guys for being a part of us and continue to support us. We look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Until then, have a great day. Take care, everybody.
Didn't play?
No.
Okay, bye.